Okay. Happy Sunday. I am coming to you with today's message that I was reflecting on, and hopefully it is helpful for you because it has been for me. Just giving you some reflection, something to think about, especially because I have not been able to post in the past 2 days. And so I wanted to make sure that I shared a message. And today I was thinking a lot about our lives being predestined. Like, God is the real long champ. Like he is. Like God is the real long champ. Like he is so strategic in how he plans out our lives and just all of the different stages that we go through and experiences and places and people and just everything. He is just so, magnificent with how he puts things together and how he maps things out. And I was just sitting here really reflecting on it, right? Because I had to take some time and read my Bible, right? Look, you can tell I'm like real mellow today, real chill. It's kind of cool outside. It's like, oh, today it snowed. It snowed today. That was like the first snow that I've seen in years. And so it didn't really catch, which is a okay thing for me. I am praying for a mild winter. I'm just say that right now. Look, I'm getting off task, but I'm praying for a mild winter because yeah, me and cold are like no. Like I'm just keep it real. Me and extremes, like extreme heat, extreme cold, like no. Like we need to get a balance in there somewhere. And so look, from my mouth to God's ears, like we're gonna have a mild winter. And today I did go out, but it was cool out there. And so now I'm in and it's all nice and warm and I'm cozy. And I think that's one of the things that I absolutely love about cold weather and being in cold places or a place that, they're experiencing cold weather because that's the time where you get to like cuddle up and like be cozy and drink all of the hot chocolate and like do all of the fun things, like watch all the good shows and all the old cartoons and like movies and just really spend time with people and all the good stuff. Like seriously, it's all the good fun stuff where it makes you have to focus, right, on what's truly important, and that is, those around you and, enjoying yourself, right? And so I really love that. And it's been a long time, since I've been in this type of weather. And so, yes, I have been enjoying that. Although today is really the first snow and it's not as cold, praise God. But like, I'm not looking forward to anything below like 30, like nothing below that. And really, if we want to be honest, I don't want to go below like 50. So, like let's be real. But yes, no. Besides that, you all know I like to give you some tidbit of what's going on. But yeah, so I was reflecting, on my reading because I had to come in and I was like, let me read my Bible. And so I'm reading my Bible and I had read a little bit before I left, but I was like, I'm gonna have to, look into that some more, see what's going on. And while I'm jumping all around, I'm reading different things, it just made me really stop and reflect on, first of all, there's an appointed time for every single thing in our lives. Like there's an appointed time for every single thing in our lives. So just because we don't know about it or like we aren't thinking that way, it's like God already has our lives planned out. I don't think we stop and really realize that when he's telling us, right? Scripture, my plans are for you to prosper. My plans are for you to have a future, is to have hope. You get what I'm saying? Like it's not as if he's coming up with it on the go. He already has it completely mapped out. And so it's funny how we live in this world and it's like the norm is okay, you're gonna go to school and then when you finish that school you're gonna go into high school, and then when you're done with high school you're going into college, and then when you go to college you need to know what you're gonna do with your life, and then you're gonna be doing this, and then you're gonna get a family, and then you're gonna have, it's like society teaches us that we're supposed to know every single thing that's gonna happen along the way. Like, has anyone else thought this way? Like, is it just me? But it's like when you really stop and think about it, it's as if society really makes you believe that we are supposed to know every single thing that's gonna happen in our lives. And like, something's wrong with you if you don't. Right? Like a lot of people, you get to high school or you get to college, and it's just like, I'm trying to figure it out. And it's like people looking at you like, what? You're undecided. Like, what? You don't know? Like, what have you? And it's like, yeah, this is how society makes things, appear to be. But when you're thinking spiritually, it's like, we're not meant to know like we're not meant to know what's gonna come up in our lives. And not only that, but it's more of a faith and a trust, right? And for real, being led spiritually by God to know where we're going, what we're gonna be doing, what it is that He's desiring of us to do. It's for real from Him. And it was making me reflect on it, because I'm like, so many times you'll find yourself in situations where those are the questions, right? That people are asking, well, what do you want to do? And like, where are you going? And all these types of things. And my answer is always like, well, if that's what God wants. Like, and it's funny to me, like I laugh at myself sometimes, because I'm like, the younger me, like years ago, like when I was for real, in my teens or 20s or what have you, I for real would have probably been, coming up with all types of stuff, what have you, because that's just how I was, right? Like, we live in this world, and that's how society is making it where you're supposed to know, and you need to be mapping it out. What's your plan? What's your plan? What did, type of thing. And it's like, you read the Bible and you look at all these different people in the Bible, and it's like, they weren't going off of stuff that they were just coming up with. And normally when they were, it wasn't going the way that they wanted, what have you. It was like, okay, you have this individual who God was telling him, like, yeah, go this direction. Like, he had no clue where he was going, what have you. But he had to for real walk on faith. He had to for real trust that, God had something in store for him, and that He was for real leading him to whatever it was that he was gonna be. But all throughout the Bible, you see that, where it's like, seriously, God is always saying, like, wait on Him. Wait on Him. Wait on Him, and check in with Him too whenever you're making decisions, whenever it's something that you're trying to do, all that stuff. And not only that, but when you read in different scriptures, it'll tell you, like, our plans, it's not ours. Right? Like, when we're coming up with all this stuff, it's like He decides ultimately what we're going to be doing, where we're going to be going, how things are going to be, happening or occurring in our lives. Like, He is doing that. So when they always ask that question, right? Because I was an English major. So it's like any, countless classes, I would have that theme come up, where it's just like, well, okay, do we really have free will? Whatever. Is it fate, or is it really free will? Or what have you. And to me, it's always that tricky answer, because at the end of the day, yes, He gives us choices to make decisions and all of that. But at the same time, it's already mapped out. Like, He already has the plan laid out. He already knows what decisions we're going to make. He already knows how we're going to go about doing it. He already knows us. So it's just like, we're the ones, right, who's in the situation where we're sitting here, and we have to decide, like, are we going to listen to God, or are we going to go our own path? Which at the end of the day, right, like, this is what I really wanted to reflect on. It's like, even when those types of things happen, it's almost as if He still is working it a part of the plan. Like, even when you think like something got off course, or like, oh man, this is a setback, or oh, disappointment there, or oh, this is a mistake there, it's like, somehow when you look at it, it's still a part of the plan. It was still purpose to it. It was still intentional. Isn't that crazy? Like, is it just me? Like, is it just me? I was sitting here really thinking to myself, and I'm just like, we say that all the time, where it's like, oh, this is a setback, or oh, this is a, what you call it, derailment or something like that, or oh, well, went that way instead of this way. And it's just like, but if He's working all of it, as a part of the plan, is it really though? Like, He's so intentional. Like, He's so intentional with everything He does. The timing of it is like incredible. Like, the timing of it is always impeccable. And so it came to me because I was reading a scripture, and that's what it was saying. It's like, the time has come for me to act. you know? And it stood out to me. First of all, whenever you're reading the Bible and you see God Himself talking, like it's always something to, it takes you aback, kind of, because you're just like, okay, uh you're looking at his character, you're looking at just like what the situation is, what made him respond that way, and all of that. And so when I'm looking at it, it's like, oh, okay, the time has come for me to act. And immediately, that's what I was reflecting on. I was thinking, I'm like, he has an appointed time for everything. Like it's an appointed time. And not only that, but he went further, because I think I was in Ezekiel, but he went further to say, like, the time has come for me to act, and I'm gonna do based on your actions and your conduct, based on how things have been going, how you've been behaving, how you like your conduct and your actions. That's how I'm getting ready to act, and it really hit me, because I'm just like, we live in a society where anything goes. Like, right? Like, we're living in a society, like I said before, where we're just automatically taught, like, this is what happens at this age, this is what goes on when you get to this stage, this is what happens when you go here, and and on and on and on, and you're supposed to know, and you're supposed to be doing this and doing that. And not only that, but this is your choice. Like, you're making all these choices and blah 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 blah. And it kind of gives you that false impression, right? Like, in society, it's giving you that false impression of, like, you're for real in control of your life, and you're not. Right? Like, we really aren't. And this is, I'm speaking from fleshly view versus a spiritual view. It's like, we really not in control of our lives. As much as we want to think we are, we aren't. And even the desires that we have, even the things that we're thinking about, and all the things like that, is like, where do you think that stuff is coming from? Right? Like, what does he say? The heart is deceitful, right? So sometimes we might think something is coming from us. Sometimes we might think it's coming from God. It's so crazy. And that's why I always encourage us to seriously, like, be in connection with God, like, get in connection with Him and strengthen our relationship always, because we want to hear from Him, right? If He's for real directing our lives and our steps and everything that's going on, we want to know. Right? Like, he will fill you in. Like, you want to know, like, what's the next step? You want to know, like, how should you move? You want to know, like, okay, what should I say, what should I do, type of thing, because he don't want nothing but good for you, and he has nothing but good planned for you if you doing what you're supposed to do. What have you, right? Because clearly, as I'm reading it, he's saying it like, and I'm gonna judge you based on what you do and what like your conduct and your actions, right? And if you're doing what you're supposed to do, it's like, you shouldn't have no problem. It's like, you should just be sitting up there waiting. And so then it was making me think about how in life it's as if some people act as if they've never been blessed, or if nothing good has ever happened for them. And God is just in the blessing business. Like, he's always doing something right in our lives that's a blessing, that's something good, that's something beneficial, that's something helpful, something positive. Like, all he does is good. And so when I'm thinking about that, it's like, man, he's the long champ. Like, he is the champ for real, because he has so much victory, right? And just how he makes sure that we're exactly where we need to be when we need to be there. And all of it is predestined, all of it. And even when you think, right, like, oh no, did I make that decision right? Did I do this? Did I go there? Did I say this? Did I, like, all these different things? It's like, even still, during those moments in time, he's still working it out for your good. Still. That's why it was making me think to myself, like, I don't know. He just, everything is predestined. So why do we sit and we worry, or why do we sit and we wonder? Why do like, or why do we put toil, and put all this extra time and stuff into things, and not just wait on him and rest in him? It's a rest. It's like, I don't know, me years ago versus like these current, like years, it's like it's arresting him to for real know. And, it came to me because I was out, chatting and stuff. And it's normal too for these, like, for a while now. These, like, these past few years. It's like matter of fact. I think that's what shocked me when I was reflecting on it today. I'm like, it's matter of fact when I'm hearing stuff now. And I'll respond. I just say, trust God. Like, wait on God for real. He will make a way. What? And then I'll be like, man, what? I went back to watching the game today. But I'm like, for anything that goes on, it's like, trust God. Because seriously, I know what things look like and I know what they sound like for whatever your situation is. It's like at this point in my life, I'm like, I don't care what your situation is. Like, whatever it is, trust God and wait on Him. Like, trust Him and wait on Him. There is nothing that He cannot do. Like, it's absolutely nothing. And for real, we sit up here, right? And it's things that we want to do, or it's places we want to go, or whatever it is that you feeling in your life. And it's just like, just wait on Him. He is the long champ. Like, just because you don't see nothing right now, or just, just because, it's like something's coming to you, but you just like, I don't really know. It's like, it's not coming out of nowhere. Right? Especially if you have things that it's like lingering. It's like normally, like, like, I ain't trying to put nothing out there. I'm speaking from my own experiences. It's like normally you gonna know after a while if something is from God or if it's something that you just came up with on your own. Like, you gonna know. But it's always that scripture for me that says He puts the will in us, right? To add, He will stuff to us. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I mean when I'm like, sometimes for real, we be thinking like we're coming up with this stuff on our own. It's like, no. Like, God is so strategic. He's so intentional with how He does things, and we never know how He's doing it. We never know, like, how He's putting pieces together and how He's working behind the scenes and for real pulling His plan all into one. Like, you just never know. And sometimes you sitting there and you thinking of stuff, or you desiring things, or like, stuff is just coming to you out of nowhere, or this is just now you just thinking this way. This is what you want. You think all of a sudden, like, I just want this. Like, this, I think, this will be, and it's like, trust Him. He knows exactly what He's doing. Like, for real, rest in Him and look towards Him for whatever decisions that you're making in your life, and for wherever it is that you're trying to go, and for whatever it is that you're trying to do. Like, for real, look to Him. Like, we was having a conversation recently. I'm just using an example, right? So I can put it out there. But it's like, we was having a conversation recently, and it's so hard, right? It's so challenging when it's like your faith level is just on a certain level, right? Everybody has their own relationship with the Lord, and they at different levels and stuff like that. But that's why I say it's a matter of fact for me, right? Like, when I'm hearing stuff for real, and it's just like nothing's impossible for Him. So I don't care what a person is coming to me talking about. I just don't care. I don't care some dream you have, some desire you have, some goal you're working on, something that you just want. I don't care what it is. God is so good that there is nothing that's impossible for Him. So when you're telling me, or when when you're telling me, or when I hear it, it's just like, I see. It's almost like an experiment. It's like a person to be like, this is impossible. Let me show you all the reasons why. What else? Like, let me show you all the reasons why this is an impossible thing, and that is logically not gonna happen. And I'm going, and you trust God and wait on Him, and see what He does. You get what? Like, wait and see. And it's almost like, for me, it's just completely different people. Like, from years ago, well, I've always been optimistic and like a risk taker, but now it is like even more, like intense, because it's just like, man, when you for real tap into just the power of God and how for real He can do anything. There is nothing impossible for Him. I don't care. It is almost like just ooh, what? You saying he can't? Okay, let's see. Like that for me, like that's how I am now. It's like, oh, you saying he can't do this? Oh, okay. Like just so it can be like, oh, okay, ooh, that's a challenge. You challenging my God, or like, oh, you think he can? Like, oh, let me see. Like, like let's put him to the test, type of thing. And so it's really interesting to me, right? Because you'll see that happen a lot throughout life where people will, for real, they'll be like, here's all the reasons why this ain't gonna happen. This is what, like, let me show you how this is logically not even possible. Like, and they will give you all the scenarios, they will show you all the things. And it's just like, oh, this is a great opportunity for God to show you who he is. Like this is a great opportunity for God to let you see and experience him in all his splendor. Like, trust him and wait on him and watch him do it. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's how I view it now. When I'm saying, like, our lives for real are predestined and it's already laid out, it's like literally every single thing that we do, every experience that we have, like all of that. And so when you get into a place where, I don't care what it is. Like when you get into a place in your life where you feel like for real something is impossible and you have all the different, you know, exhibits, or you have all like I do it like a court case. You got all the different exhibits, or you got all the different variables that's showing you like this can change and that can do this and this could do. It's like, watch God do it for you. Like that is the perfect opportunity to be like, my God can do all things, right? And for me, it's just matter of fact now. It's like nothing to me. Like it's so crazy to experience, but I had to reflect on it today, and I was thinking about, I was like, that is so true though. It's so true. Like after he shows you some things in your life, and after you for real get to experience him working miracles or doing blessings for you and stuff like that, you'll just continue to grow and grow in your faith and get to a place where it's just like, man, my life is mapped out. You get what I'm saying? There's an appointed time for every single thing, and everything's going right on schedule. Like, like I'm serious. Like everything is going right on schedule. It can feel like it's not because, of course, we don't know, right, what's up ahead or what's around the corner, but he does, and everything is right on schedule. He is so magnificent with how he does things. And so when I was reading it and he said that, like, up, my time has come to act, or what have you, it's like, man, be thinking that way. Right? Like, be thinking that way. I was reflecting. I was just like, what if it was like we were in a waiting room? Like we were in this lobby, and you know how you order things, or you pre-order or what have you, so you already know what you there for. Like, right? Like I already know what I'm here for. I'm just waiting on them to put the little last, cherry on top type of thing, or finish up all of them, make sure it's nice and pretty, or what have you. And then I'm getting that. It's almost like that, right? Within our lives, like we just sitting in these waiting rooms. What they say, you in between blessings or something like that. It's almost like that. Right, where you just waiting, right, for him to finish up whatever it is that he got for you. And the great thing about it is that he's a God of overflow. He's a God of like abundance. So he ain't just gonna give you enough. He ain't just gonna give you what you asking for. He always goes above and beyond that. Do you get what I'm saying? So when I hear things like that, right? When I hear different, people making different goals, or like, talking about stuff they want, or things that they think they can't have, or, like all these different things, it's always like, ooh, that is a perfect opportunity, like in my mind, that's how I'm thinking. I'm like, ooh, this is a perfect opportunity for God to show you who he is. Like he's getting ready to show up for you. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It fills me up, first of all. But at the same time, it's like when you have that level of faith, right? It's hard for other people to get that, right? Like if they ain't there yet, it's like it's hard for them to understand when you saying it. Like I'm saying it, and it's the truth. Like you get what I'm saying? Like wait on him and watch him do it for you. Like wait on him and watch him work miracles. Wait on him, and everything that you talking about ain't even gonna matter. Like it's not even gonna matter. It's so interesting to me, but it's one of those things where it's like we have to keep working on our relationship with God, and we have to keep growing closer to Him, and we have to, for real, work on our own level of faith, because just because we got it don't mean, somebody else is gonna have it. But at the same time, it's great to put it out there, right, as an encouragement to be like, man, look for Him, right? Like every time you reading throughout the Bible, to say that, like, wait on the Lord, wait on Him, wait on Him. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait on Him. Ain't nobody gonna do it better than He's gonna do it. And how many times have we all, like, found ourselves in situations where it's just like, this looks impossible, like, I can't make this meet that. Like, this is astronomical. This, like, I ain't even never did that, never been here, don't know that, don't, like all these that we can find in society, right? Just like I said before, we have these norms where it's just like, okay, and then you get this level, and then you go to that level, and then at this age you're supposed to have this, and then you don't know what you're gonna be doing. You don't know, type of thing. It's like society sets up all of these different norms of how things are supposed to be, right? Like, they set it up. And it's no different when it comes to, okay, this is impossible, and let me show you all the reasons why. It's like, now we have to always come up with all the examples or all the reasons as to why something is not possible, or why something is not gonna happen for somebody, or why, like, this is not coming to pass. Like, we have to find all the different things. But the difference, right, that's like the flesh and, society thinking. But we never want to go to the spiritual side, where it's like, okay, let me tell you all the reasons why it is gonna happen. What have you? And that's what I was reflecting on right today when I was having a conversation. I'm like, now, you got the one situation where they telling you, like, look, let me show you, this is look at it, I ain't gonna be able to do that. Look, and then this happened and that happened. And then in my mind, and as I'm talking, that's all I'm saying is like, right, okay, and watch it go down. Just give it a little while, it'll go down. Like, give it a little while, it'll go down. Oh, okay. Wait on God and see what He's gonna do. Oh, anything is possible. Oh yeah. And I'm finding every reason as to why it's possible. That's what, like, I'm sitting there saying it out loud. And then I had to reflect to myself later, like, it's like matter of fact now. It's like a matter of fact. Like, after you have experienced God do some stuff in your life that, yeah, it does seem impossible. And then now, right? After you've experienced it, it's like, oh, ain't nothing impossible for Him. He can do it all. He can do it all. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's really challenging to explain, and it's really challenging to, like, get others who not there yet, right? Like, all our faith levels are different because we're all growing at different times and stuff like that, learning different things. But it's just like, it's really challenging, right, to make that happen for somebody else. But it's like, once you believe it for yourself, oh, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit when you get to that space, right? And so yeah, for today, right, I was just kind of reflecting on it. I was just like, man, rest in the Lord, for real. Rest in Him, because just because we sitting out here and, we're going through life and we're trying to figure it out, and we're trying to, like, pick this and pick that, or be like, okay, I'm going now, I'm doing this, I'm saying that, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, meanwhile, God has it all under wrap. It's all planned out, and it's all happening right on schedule. He has the itinerary, and it's happening right on schedule. We're the ones that are surprised and we shocked when things are happening, when things are going on. But it's like, it's already mapped out. So what are you worried about? Like, what are you so concerned about? Trust Him. And for real, wait on Him. And if it's something that you want, or if it's something that you need, or if it's something that you're going after, He already tells us. He already knows. Like, He already knows what it is. So even rest in that He knows, and that He's gonna do what He says He's gonna do. But at the same time, don't think because something looks like it's out of reach, or because something looks like it's impossible, that He's not able to do it. He has all types of ways of doing things. That, like, you get what I'm saying? I'm telling you, like, I'm the type right now, like, because of the things that he's taken me throughout life. I'm in a space where it's just like, I'm gonna give you all the reasons why something is possible. Like, I'm the one. It's like, you're gonna have those ones that, they still, navigating through there, and they like, you know what, logically, in this world, I see this, I hear that, I'm around it, and no. And in my mind, I'm going like, let me tell you all the reasons why it's possible. Like, let me, what you saying? Like, oh, okay, this, let me tell you all the reasons why it's possible and why God can do anything, and how you just wait on him and watch him work. Oh, this looks like a great opportunity for God to show you who he is and how good he is. Okay? So, yeah, for today, right? I'm serious, for today, because we're living in a time where, first of all, it's just a lot going on, that part. But I mean, just in general, I'm putting it out there for people, for all of us, especially believers, to make sure that we're staying close to him and for real looking to him, like strengthening our relationship with him, reading our word and meditating on it day and night, and for real, trying to get aligned with what it is that he wants for us, and how he sees us and how he wants us to be, and all these different things, so that when he's guiding us, right, because he's gonna lead us spiritually if we let him. Right, if we let him, if we're listening, if we're looking to him, if we're expecting to hear from him and stuff, he's gonna lead us to where he wants us to be, right? Whether it's physically a place, whether it's with a person, or it's, to do a certain thing, or to say a certain, whatever it is, like, he's gonna lead you to it. It's just a matter of us for real tapping into that and for real understanding, right? Like, that is him working through us. It's him guiding us and leading us to do all of what we do in life. We think it's us, right? Our prideful selves, right? Like, we mortals think that the creator who's created us, we're doing something. And it's like, no, he is the one that's moving us. He is the one that's willing things to us. He's the reason why we have certain desires and interests, and things that we're good at, and gifts and abilities and all of that. Like, he's the reason. So if that's the case, understand that, first of all, he is the long champ, and he, for real, and that he has the victory. Like, he knows what he's doing, and he has a even larger plan, right? Like, we have our own individual plans that he destined us to do, but everything is working all together. So it's like, trust him, and please believe that it's something, if it's something that you're wanting, you're desiring, something that's on your mind, on your heart, something like that, and it's just lingering, like, that's most likely from him. Like, I'm just keeping real, most likely. If it ain't going nowhere, like, that is most likely from him. Like, God is so strategic in how he does things. But I'm gonna tell you, look, because I'm not. Look, I'm just one of the vessels, so I'm gonna say, just talk to him about it, whatever it is that you have on your mind, you got on your heart, you got on your spirit, whatever it is. Talk to him, ask whatever you need to ask, and trust him, because it ain't nothing that he cannot do. Don't be in this world thinking that because you don't see something, or you don't hear something, you don't tangibly have something of evidence that something is going to be carried out. Don't have this world get you, don't let this world get you to thinking that that's the only reason something can be, or something will come about. Like, absolutely not. God has all types of ways of doing things. Sometimes stuff that we don't even be seeing. You get what I'm saying? Like, he can do it all. I wish I could just sit up here and listen to everybody, like, tell me, like, what you hoping for? What you wishing for? What you praying about? Okay, let me give you all the reasons why God gonna do that for you. Like, let me give you all the reasons why that is possible, what have you. Now, if he gonna do it, I don't know. Like, yes, he can. But, you got to talk to him yourself. But I'm going to tell you, like, if you think it's some type of physical, worldly thing, like, oh, okay, because this don't look like that, or this ain't here, or that ain't going that way, like, oh, absolutely not. He can do whatever he want to do, whenever he want to do it. And he will do it for you, just to do it, right? Like, to show you who he is and how good he is. But it's just like, man, trust that. Like, for real, trust him. He knows what he's doing. Like, he working a huge plan with all these other plans. Like, he know what he doing. And we don't need to know everything. Like, that's the crazy thing, right? In society, it's always like, we need to know everything that's gonna happen. It's like, no, you don't. No, you don't. Like, you don't. And what you call it, like, yeah, you do have to make plans and stuff like that, but understand that when God is working, like, his will is gonna happen regardless. What's the one thing that I was reflecting on earlier? Who can deliver out his hands? Basically, he was pretty much putting it out there, and I'm paraphrasing, and my interpretation, I'm putting it out there. He's saying, who's gonna change what I done already claimed to be? Who's getting ready to thwart my plan? If it's something that he's putting in place, like, who can stop it? You get what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where it's like, come to him, trust in him, wait on him. But don't sit up here and be looking for every reason why something's not going to happen or why something isn't possible. He makes it all possible. Like, people, and I'm serious. I'm being real. I'm giving you personal, experience. Like, seriously, people going to be looking around at it and say the same thing. Like, how was that even possible? How did that even happen? It's like for real. He can work things so, like, magnificently that people, you yourself, won't even know how it happened. People around won't even know how it happened. We just gonna know. And that's why I say, ooh, when I hear stuff like that, I'm like, yeah. Like, this is a great opportunity for God to show you who he is and how good he is. Where it's like, got other people questioning, how did this happen? Oh, it had to be God. Like, it had to be him, right? And all the stuff that we go through and the things that happen like that, it's like, it's for God's glory anyway. It's all to glorify him. So trust him. And whenever it's some stuff that you want, or some things that you're desiring, or some things that you need, stuff like that, instead of looking for all the reasons as to why it's not going to happen, start searching for all the reasons why it will. Like, I'm gonna challenge you. Search for all the reasons why it will happen. Right? Like, you have to believe it. What he say, whatever we ask for, whatever we're praying for in his name, believe that we have it and it shall be ours. You don't need to know the how. Like, I'm for real. Somebody used to tell me that, like, I don't really care how you do it. When stuff be happening, you finally get what you trying to get, or what have you. Like, do you be sitting up there going, like, how did it happen? Like, no. So, so at the same time, it's like, you don't need to know. We don't need to know how. Like, God has so many ways of doing things. It's ridiculous. Like, trust him. And whenever you're going through these times in your life where it's something you're, have a goal for, or it's something that you're hoping for, something you're praying for, you're wishing for, something that you need, instead of trying to find all the reasons why it's not going to happen, I challenge you to look for all the reasons why it can happen. And then, if you really got some faith, I want you to find all the reasons why it will happen. Like, right? We want to prove that, yeah, this will happen. Oh, that's because my God say his will for me is to prosper. It's for me to have a future. It's for me to have hope. He says, whatever I ask for in his name, I shall have it if I believe it. I'm like, start looking for the things, all the things that are going to stand behind what you saying, what you hoping for, what you wishing for, and trust him and wait on him and watch him do it for you. Watch him do it for you. Okay? That's like that. I'm going to put it out there like that. So, yeah, for today, that's what I was kind of reflecting on. Because I was like, man, it's like matter of fact now. When I was listening, I was like, like, it was the same way people used to look at me when I was saying certain things I was getting ready to do or go or whatever. And it's just like, what? Oh, what have you? Because they were sitting up there looking for all the reasons, like, oh, that ain't happening. It's just like, My God can do it all. There is nothing too hard for him. He can do it all. And I don't need to know how he's going to do it. But if I'm coming to him and I'm asking him for that and I'm looking for that and he says it's a part of the will, it's happening. Like it's happening. And so now I hope you all can think the same way. Like, like seriously, get to that space where it's just like God can do all things. I know what I see, I know what I hear, I know what I'm experiencing, I know what's going on, but God can do all things. There's nothing too hard for him, and there is no barrier for him. There is none. Like there is none and nothing. And not only that, but when he's making the decision, when he's making it the final say, it ain't a thing nobody else or nothing else in this world can do to stop it. That part. Okay, so yes, for today, and I hope for real it challenges some people to really reflect on that. Like, stop looking for all the reasons why something ain't gonna happen. Stop that. Get out of that. Like, I'm serious. Get out of that. Not when we serve a powerful God and a God that can do anything. Not when that's the case. Like, get out of thinking like that. Trust him and know that nothing is impossible and that everything with him is possible. Everything. Right? What he say? With mortal it's impossible, but with me everything is possible. And nothing is too small, nothing is too large, nothing is too out there. Like, anything. Look for all the reasons why it can happen for you. If that's what you want, if that's what you're looking for, if your heart is in the right place, if your motives is right, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, look for him. Trust in him, wait on him. Right? It's matter of fact for me now. Like, matter of fact, like, I don't care what it is. Like, tell me what it is. Like, tell me what you look for. Tell me what you want. Like, what have you. And then I'll be like, okay, But again, you got to talk to him because, right, it's about your relationship with him, right? And what you doing in your life and, all the different things, right? But at the same time, trust that he can deliver. Trust that he can, for real, exceed your expectations. Trust that nothing of this world is too hard for him. Trust that. Like, seriously, if you doing what you're supposed to do, your motives is right. What he say, you have not because you ask not. Like, you have not because you asking with the wrong motives. Like, all that. That's all. Like, your heart got to be right. Oh, you got to be doing what you're supposed to do. And even still, he still be blessing people even when it ain't the case. So that's why it's like, man, it's matter of fact now. Like, trust him. The level of faith. Like, trusting that all things are possible regardless of what something look like, regardless of what it sounds like, regardless of what's going on, regardless of what you're experiencing. Everything is possible with God. Trust that, believe that, walk in that, know that. Like, right? And then watch him show up for you, right? It sounds like another opportunity for God to show you who he is and how good he is. So yes, I didn't mean to talk that long today, but that's where my reflection was. And I'm nice and cozy because I had to get under the blankets too. But hopefully the message was helpful for you all today and something that's encouraging and something that you for real take with you and put in action. Like, I'm for real, put it into action, especially nowadays. There's so much going on, and it can be applied in your life in some way. I know it's something that you're praying for, hoping for, have a goal towards, something like that. But look for all the reasons why it is possible. Okay? Get out that other, like, oh, well, this, they saying that, I saw this, oh, look at this, oh, I can't do that. Like, think of all the reasons why you can. Like, think of all the reasons why it will. Think of all the ways, right? Like, that's all. And trust, and then wait on him. So I'm going to leave it at that for the day. I hope everyone has a blessed weekend and gets lots of rest, right? So that we can start off this week well. Stay warm. for those who had this winter storm coming, which again, we putting out there, God's ears from my mouth. We're going to have a mild winter. It's not going to be as chilly, but we still get to do all the fun things. Like all the things, all the fun things that you get to do in the house. I need to go make me some hot chocolate right now. But yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the evening, and I shall talk to you all at another time. Bye.